Tuesday, the 11th of August. And today, Mars changes sign. He moves into Cancer. He doesn't find Cancer so easy. He was in Gemini, which is easier. He can do battle with words. But what does he do in this watery, feelingful medium? It's not so obvious. And what he has to do is to listen to his feelings before he acts. And Mars doesn't like to do that. He just wants to get on with it. Yeah. Classic sort of masculine qualities of knowing what you want, having that sort of drive and getting it. And so here it's having to integrate with something more feminine. Yeah. Having to stop and listen and learning how and when to act so that it's done in the right sort of way. So we're talking about the classic sort of balance between the genders that you get in traditional indigenous societies. Yeah, the men are always good at acting in public, doing the dangerous stuff. Yeah, but if that society's in balance, they will listen to the women and their wisdom about when and how to do things. So that's the journey for the next 7 weeks while Mars is in Cancer. Listen to yourself before you act, and then it will work well. Mars doesn't traditionally like being in Cancer. He prefers the opposite sign, but it means there's something good to learn. Now, Mars is also square to Venus, which is in a way, a reflection of the same thing. And Venus is in Libra, her own sign. So she's asking Mars to consider the other's point of view before you act. So this is dynamic. It can change you. You may get it wrong sometimes, but that's fine. That's how we learn. But these short-lasting aspects in the sky, they're often triggers for deeper transformational processes that we're living through over a period of years. So you can take a step forward in finding that balance between the masculine and feminine in yourself under this aspect. Now, Neptune is in there as well, just to add complexity. There's a right-angled triangle, Mars, Venus, Neptune. So Neptune brings in, if you like, a transpersonal element, the divine element. She's reminding us that Mars and Venus are a god and a goddess. They're actually archetypal divine energies that are working through us. They're not ours to possess. Us tiny humans are just vehicles for these divine archetypal energies. And our chart shows us the particular dance we need to do to remain in balance.